Hello everybody, my name is Ibrahim Wattar aka Ibi What, and what are we reacting to today? So I had a few recommendations to react to Corey Perry. So I thought, okay, I don't know much about this player, but let's check him out. Apparently he had a lot of dirty moments or jerk moments. So there's a video literally titled Corey Perry Top Jerk Moments. So I don't know much about him, but I guess he was known as that. But this is kind of an informative video, shows kind of some of his moments. So I'm interested in this one. I'm interested in this video to see kind of maybe learn. It will give me a better perspective on, I guess, who Corey Perry is, even though this might be biased towards him being dirty rather than the good parts of him. So I guess we'll find out together. I don't know. Write down in the comments what you think of him as a player. We'll see how this video goes. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you'd like me to react to next as usual. And I'll always do the best effort to check it out. We're on the road to 1,000. You guys have been amazing. The support's crazy. So, you know, let's keep it going. I've got the best fans in the world. So, okay, enough blabbering on from me. I don't think you want to hear me talk too much. But I think let's just get straight into this reaction. Okay, let's go.
When I think of Corey Perry. Soccer player, cheap shot artist, Katy Perry. Oh, and that show, Hoarders? Cause this guy, for some reason, loves collecting players' equipment for himself. And in case you didn't see the title, Perry can definitely be a real jerk when he wants to be. From water spraying to stick stealing to countless dirty plays, Perry has made his way to the top of most players' hate lists. And with that, here are the top 12 jerk moments thus far in Perry's career.
Okay. Let's see, number 12.
As you'll quickly learn, when Perry's team's losing within the final few minutes of the game, he tends to wreak havoc on anyone and everyone that he can. And as a subtle way to stick it to the Winnipeg Jets, who had the lead within the final few seconds, shot the puck intentionally well after the whistle blew. This, of course, infuriated basically the entire Jets roster, who immediately jumped the perpetrator as a massive brawl ensued.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a disrespectful play. Let's see, he kind of has that look.
Hockey, there's two
Maybe I'm
types
being
of ice that you want to avoid
but
hitting. The guys wearing the pads and the ones in the black and white stripes. But as you'll quickly realize, in Corey Perry's mind, anyone is fair game. As Coyotes goaltender at the time, Louis Domingue was the casualty in this game, when faced with Perry's less than savory antics. After the puck trickled behind the net,
he went straight at the goalie,
was about to make a routine play with the puck, but wasn't able to due to, you know, taking a check to the chest by none other than Perry himself.
That would be a major penalty,
As you would expect, the netminder's team quickly came to his aid, but Domingue made sure that he got his revenge for staying and tackled the forward to the ice. And really, who can blame the guy?
They destroyed him. Yeah, that face though, I can't get over that.
As I mentioned before, think of Corey Perry as the klepto of the NHL.
Is he like a hated player?
Sticks, gloves, or anything he can snatch from opposing players. This time, it was Alex Semin who became victim to the stick snatching as he was about to join the play. Semin was of course incensed and could be seen throwing his arms up in disbelief.
Yo, he just snatched his stick and kept going. That's crazy.
Now we all know the playoffs can be a completely different animal. Stakes are higher, intensity's greater, and every play counts. But for a few seconds, all of this common knowledge and sense apparently went out the window as far as Corey Perry's memory is concerned. As during Game 1 of the first round of the 2018 playoffs, he decided to do a little headhunting while delivering a late hit at Melker Karlsson's expense. The forward's helmet could be shown flying and Melker himself tumbling to the ice. In result, Perry was given a 2-minute penalty for interference and inadvertently cost his team the game.
Wow. Because that was a cheap shot right there. Like, the guy is just
now back to another larceny committed by our not-so-favorite stick stealer. But this time though, the victim wasn't taken by surprise as Marian Hossa immediately recognized Perry's intentions and therefore held onto his stick. Oof, that definitely sounded explicit. Anyways, after playing tug a stick a bit, Hossa then relented and decided to let Perry take the stick. Instead, it fell to the ice as Perry skated away. I guess it's just not as fun if there's no opposition.
Why is he trying to take the stick? I'm not sure. Like, it's kind of a strange thing.
So, besides having an obvious issue with coveting other players' equipment, Perry also likes to get extracurricular by using his water bottles to taunt the opposing players.
Oh, really?
And he did just that to Olympic teammate Jeff Carter during Game 1 of the Western Conference quarterfinals of 2014. As Perry decided to hydrate Carter's glove for him during a stoppage in play. Carter, who was completely unsuspecting until the glove was on, couldn't help but laugh at Perry's sneaky prank.
Wow. He put water into his glove. What a...
During the first game of the 2013-14 season, things got pretty heated between both head coaches who are known to have tempers. But one player who couldn't help himself from getting in the middle of the altercation was,
the coaches are getting so aggressive.
Corey Perry. As Perry made it a point to angle the projection from his water bottle right in Wa's direction. This, of course, enraged the Avs players that saw the act, including Ryan O'Reilly and Cody McLeod, who were conveniently separated from reaching Perry by the officials.
He's just like a nuisance, you know, like to spray water in somebody's face right in the middle.
This is looking a little familiar. Playoff game, Ducks are losing, and oh yeah, there's only a few minutes left to play. And yet, another familiarity is seeing Perry yet again take his frustration out on anyone nearby.
That's funny, I like that.
And this time, even officials weren't exempt from Perry's wrath. As the official who was at the time separating Perry and Vernon Fiddler was yanked at the arm by Perry, who immediately took a cheap shot at Fiddler in result. And even though this move was arguably suspension worthy, yet again, Perry walked away scot-free.
Oh wow. I'm sure he's a good player
Perry
though.
Wouldn't be getting so lucky this time. During a regular season game of 2013,
I'm not the type of person who
after he
hates, I
decided
guess,
to,
on players.
for whatever reason, acquaint his elbow with Jason Zucker's face.
Oh
As Zucker lied incapacitated from the hit, Perry was almost immediately ejected from the game. Eventually, Zucker was able to exit the playing surface, but like Perry,
because I guess he hit him with the elbow to the head, like when
as Perry, due to the senseless act, was suspended for the next 4 games.
4 games. Oh wow. I did not know it was that severe.
During a game in March of 2009 against a rival team in San Jose, Perry really let his true colors show. As midway through the last period, while being the usual net front presence that he is, decided to up the antics just a little. By first, cross-checking the hamstrings of Sharks goaltender at the time, Evgeny Nabokov, and then he took it even further by hacking at the netminder's stick, as he remained vulnerable.
Yeah, but that's not like crazy. Like, I don't know, I thought it was gonna be way worse than that.
If I were to say that Corey Perry was the most hated player in San Jose, well, you could definitely understand why. As a forward, has relentlessly punished
I love how
they
come into the stadium.
And yet another to fall
outside of a
victim
Shark's
to
mouth.
Perry's cheap shots was Sharks defenseman Mark-Edward Vlasic, whose head apparently looked an awful lot like a piñata to the Ducks forward,
he whacked him in the head with the stick.
Whacking at Vlasic's lid several times.
He went full force and whacked him in the head with that stick. Holy crap.
After finishing his onslaught against Vlasic, Perry decided to get a little more risque by going for the one player that you aren't supposed to mess with, the netminder. This time, it was Brian Boucher who received the senseless jabs, as Perry, who was hunched over Boucher, began punching the goaltender in the face and even stomping on him.
He was stomping.
One more subtle shove, as an official took notice.
That's crazy.
Conveniently enough, though, Perry had waited till the buzzer sounded to give Boucher his farewell send-off.
Yeah, he's definitely got some dirty, cheap shots for sure. Yeah, okay, so I don't know, I guess you guys let me know in the comments below, like, what kind of a player, like, Corey Perry really is. Maybe he is, I don't know, maybe he is a jerk sometimes, or, you know, some moments, but he might be a good player overall. I don't know, I'm too positive-minded to hate on somebody, but definitely some of these were a bit, like, cheap shot, dirty moves. There's a lot of players who have done, well, not a lot, but like some players have done dirty moves or dirty cheap shots, but like doesn't mean he's the worst player in the world. But I don't know, let me know. I haven't done enough research on Corey Perry to know, but this was a good kind of video showing kind of, I guess, his top dirty or jerk moments. in hockey. I might have to react to a video of him, like kind of highlights wise, or maybe even, I guess, his dirty hits. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Give me more information. But I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed this video. But that's it for today, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.